Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. It's been a while I didn't post a Lego build review kind of video style, but I had the opportunity today and wanted to just spend a few minutes and looking into the Ninjago City Market Lego set 71799. It's made up of 6,163 pieces from the Ninjago theme. If you're a Ninjago fan, I do collect a couple of Ninjago things related to such buildings, but I do not collect the Ninjago theme in general. But I do have a couple of sets of that sort in my collection on display right now in my Lego room. This set was released in I believe this year 2023, and it retails for $370. You could buy it, of course, on from a Lego store, Lego.com, or any other places such as eBay, Amazon.com, so on and so forth. You might be paying more than what if you would buy it from Lego.com, or you could pay less depending on what kind of opportunity you find out there. But this is what it looks like. It has 21 minifigures. They are actually shown at the bottom of the box. A big hefty box, I would say. It comes with also 3 sticker sheets. So if you're not a sticker fan, you'll be sticking with this one. There are quite a few there. It also comes with 3 manuals, 3 booklets, 1, 2, and 3, to be able to build this. The box itself, like I said, is huge. Of course, shows you the final product, which is built on a 32 by 32 base plate, 2 of them, of course. So it's a double. So the way you build is book 1, usually you're going to build the base plate 1, which is 32 by 32, which is this side, I believe. Book 2, you're going to build the other side, and then book 3, which is the last, you connect them and you build the top of it. It's a very nice set. It's very nice set. Very enjoyable to build. Took me a while to build, which I will tell you in a minute why. I've been working on this for more than a month for a reason. But before I get into it, I just want to look into the box a bit. Like I said, they're showing you the different characters that come with the set. 21 of them. From the front, you have, of course, information about the set itself, rated 14 plus. Other than that, the name of it, the pieces, so on and so forth. Beautiful set, no question asked. So if you're collecting the other modular Ninjago buildings, it'll fit right in there, which that's eventually what's going to happen with mine. It's going to just being placed with the other 3 I have already from the past years. If we just flip the box a bit this way, you could see that they're showing you the different characters that come with the set. So that's nice there. Sideways, nothing much to talk about. Just another view of the build, and then you have here, when you break up the build, what's going to look like. So as you can tell here, the bottom view here, and then here you have the different floors. You have the ground level, the second level, and then you have the third level, which are made of 2 parts. Then you have this elevator style, which is beautiful. A lot of compartments to come on in and out, which is kind of nice. There's a lot of playability to it. I do love that part of it. Of course, mine will be on display, but regardless, needed to say that you could have some playability there to it. It shows you also how you connect it to the other set. So I do have this set, so this is how I'm going to be laying mine. So it's going to just connect to this one, just like they're showing you there. So that's pretty much for the box. Now, just to get back to my earlier comment about why it took me that long to build. Well, I've been collecting Legos for 20-25 years almost, and this is the first set that I bought from Lego that actually was missing a whole bag, which is kind of amazing. I mean, like, you never would think that this would happen, right? I mean, yeah, you would miss a part here, a part there, which again, in my collection, my years of collection, I would count them maybe on one hand, the amount of time I bought a set which was missing a part or a brick, which is not an issue there, and I was able to get it. But this one was the first set I got where the whole bag was missing, and it was, I believe, bag number 19. So because it was missing, I couldn't finish my build. I think I was building book 2, I believe, or book 1, whichever. And then I was stuck because I didn't have the parts to, you know, to able to finish this something around here. So of course I had to call Lego and tell them I was missing a bag. Of course they were very receptive, and they were, you know, they took the complaint in, and of course, but unfortunately it's not an overnight send, right? So you have to wait. So it took around 10 days to get the first bag, and between 10 days to 2 weeks till I got the bag. Now in the interim I was able to build this side, but I couldn't connect them because I was missing pieces to build the elevator rail. So I had to wait. Now when I got it back, when I get the missing parts from bag 19, of course, and I start building, I was also still missing parts from that bag. I guess they forgot to put them in, so I had to call back and tell them, oh, I'm missing 3 more pieces, which went like a major stop for me. I was able still to finish the build without them because they were just exterior parts, so I was able to get that. And then I guess from the bag number 50 or 51, whichever the last, I believe it's made up of 50 to 51 bags, the set. One of the bags of the 50s, I was missing another part, so I had to call them again and again request that part. Actually, as I'm making this video, I did get the parts that were missing from 19 2 days ago. I'm still waiting for the one part missing from bag number 50 or 51 as I'm recording this video. Again, I was still able to finish the build because that part wasn't that critical for the build, so that's fine too. But like I said, it was an experience that was very weird. That did not change, of course, my idea of collecting Legos. It's just I found it very weird and interesting because I never had experienced such thing before, where I was missing a bag, and then after the bag was missing, I still missed parts. So which tells me about what quality control is going on in this scenario for a big set like that, which is also an expensive set. But anyway, all in all, the build is done. I'm still waiting on one more part left. Other than that, all is good. Like I said, the build is still enjoyable to build, and I was able to finish it and set up the characters, the minifigures, in the final product, or the modular building here, which looks like that. I of course wanted to do a hyperlapse build, but with the missing bag and all that stuff, I didn't feel like getting into editing and all that stuff, so I just ended up finishing the build without finish recording the rest of it because I didn't know when I would get the parts, and hence why it took me about a month, more than a month to build it, because like I said, I was missing the parts, and I was trying to do it in my free time. So of course that adds to the build timeline. Like I said, this is not a full-time job for me, so I have to do it on my free time. But that's what it looks like. Like I said, beautiful build, a lot of playability to it. I set up the minifigures across the city here, so just, you know, so I don't lose them. But like I said, there's a lot to it here. As you can tell, I'm just gonna rotate it for you, so you could see the other side of it too. So that's the back view of it, or the front view, depending how you would like to set it up. Like I said, everything comes off if you want to, so there's that. So from a playability standpoint, a lot of details, no question asked here either. A lot of details to it, and actually the elevator do actually move. There's a, let me just show you what I mean by that. If you flip it, there's a mechanism that you could rotate to be able to move the elevator. So that's actually kind of nice. So I will demonstrate that in a second. And of course there's some other playability to it. As you can tell, there's other gadgets here that you could do and see what happens. Like for example here, this comes off just like that to show you, believe, the bakery. So there's like a bakery. I like the detail. Like I said, the detail is very outstanding across the board. There's the brick oven, and there's the where you just make the dough and all the stuff, and then takes you to the next floor, which also comes off. Let's see if I can get it off. And there's just like a sliding drawer, so this one comes off, and there you go. And there's your accessibility to the second floor, which is kind of nice. So yeah, there's a lot of playability to it, and you could of course see the interior of it here. Let me just zoom in, see if I can show you something. It's a bit dark, but see if we can add some light here. I don't know if that helps. Yeah, maybe that. Oh, that helps definitely. So you could see the interior of it. Like I said, a lot of playability there. Now to put them back in, straightforward. You just like slide it's like a drawer mechanism. Just goes in, just like that. And here this goes in, just like that. So I do like the details that was put into it. So yeah, a lot of other details here. There's a market here, stand for selling vegetables, things like that. Of course, you can see it more better on the other side. If you come to this side here, I want to show you what this one does in a second. There's actually, just before I go any further, there's an elevator here, as you can tell. Let me just zoom back out a bit. So you could see there's an elevator here, which with the mechanism here to stop it in place. So you can get to this level here. And if you want to release it, all you do is you just do that and it falls back down to the bottom. I thought that was a cool kind of play feature in there. Now in regards to the elevator, all you do is you crank this here. Let's see if it works. So this is your elevator here, and there's like a nice, with the tread mechanism, it can go all the way down to the bottom station, and then all you do is you just crank it back and forth. So I think that was a cool feature there. So now you want to bring it back up, you just rotate it the other way. So I thought that was kind of cool. So I set it up on the center, that way it's just visible. There's a lot of other features. There's, I think, a mechanism here and there. See if I can show you how to show you that. There's other things that come off. So let's say if you want to take off the top or the bottom, like I said, everything comes off. I want to see which is the best way to do that. Let's see. Okay, so this whole mechanism here comes off. This whole comes off as one unit. Just like all you do is you just hold it and it just comes off. And there you are. It's made up of different levels, which is kind of nice. So I just want to set this back here. So as you can tell, this is the mechanism. This is the different levels, and they all come off, right? So this also come off. This all come off. If you want to take them all off, just be careful. This is the floor here, and you just take it up like that, and I'll show you the interior of this. So this is a nice area here. It's like a play area with a pool table. As you can tell, there's a pool table here, there's a bar, and there's a place where you can sing karaoke or whatever you want to call it. There's the entrance for it from here. So I thought this is a nice. I like the color, the purple, I guess. There's a dartboard over there, if you can see it on the wall. So yeah, there's a lot of details, a lot of details. And of course, this is the roof of it here. And there's actually a nice thing going on here. I just want to take the back of it just to show you. So here there's a mechanism in place where you could actually, let's see if I can show you. So this is presumably is a restroom here, and then here is a kind of, I don't know, like a noodle shop or whatever the case is, that sells seafood and things like that. But if you look at the interior of it, I don't know if I can show you that. Actually the bathroom is operational. There's actually a mechanism in there where you could actually flush the items out if you do that, and they actually come out from the bottom here. I just don't want to take it apart right now. Let's see if it's easy done. Let's see if I can do that actually and show you the interior of it. Okay, so we take this out like that. There we go. And then you could see the interior here of the bathroom, very well detailed, like I said. As you can tell, there is a toilet, there's a flush mechanism, there's a toilet paper in there, everything. So if you touch this mechanism here, I don't know if you can see it, let me try to zoom in more. There we go. So if you press on this downward, you're gonna see what comes out from here, from the bottom, which is, I thought, is a very cool feature. So let's see if we can make it work. And this is the mechanism how it all works. So all I gotta do here is now press on this. Let's see if we can make it work. Here we go. And you could tell they fell off on the floor. very fast movement, of course. So this is what comes off, representation of you know what. But I thought it was a nice feature, nice mechanism in place to add that playability feature. So I thought that was cool too. So let's move these aside. Let's put them over here, show you what else is there. So this is the other floors. Like I said, this whole thing comes off. If you want to take it off, you can. Mechanism all comes off. So let me just flip it around and show you what I mean by that. So here, this one, all you do is you just take it like that. This comes off just like that by itself. Again, this is the tower. I guess this controls the elevator. So I can put it here. And then you have the bottom mechanism. And I believe that also comes off. But that comes off. Let's see if I can take it out by itself. And there we go. And that comes off like just like that. So this is like a store that sells what do you call those, phones, and you could tell here, or gadgets, and you could see there's a shelf of the items going on here for sale. So I just popped one out. I'll show you what it looks like. So things like that. Yep. Like I said, a lot of details, no question asked. So I did enjoy building it. So yeah, but so that's pretty much. And then the whole second floor do come off too if you want to take it off, but I'm not getting into that right now. I want to just show you how it looks like from here. So let me just zoom in and show you try to get more in depth here. So as you can tell, the details are outstanding, right? So you could say there's a shop there, the bakery shop I was talking about earlier, and here there's what do you call it? The stand, the vegetable stand. There's that nice bridge that adds the to the details, which makes it so good, so nice. And there's other shops on this side here. So like I said, very well detailed, very well built, very enjoyable. Of course, keep in mind there's more than 6,000 pieces here, so you definitely will be using them all. So that's that there. So pretty much that's all I can say about this set. Like I said, if you didn't miss any pieces when you get it, I think it's a very nice build to build in a few days. Maybe if you're not going on in a day, I presume you could even knock it out in a day if you're committed to it. So yeah, that's possible too. But all in all, enjoyed it. So wrapping up this video, as always, please don't forget to subscribe to my channel, hit the like and share button, and leave your comments. I love to read them. So that way you could help me out making my channel better, and of course growing in the Lego community. And if you're not following me on Instagram, please do so. And the next video, let's keep building.